Welcome, ladies and gents, back to another Bingo Blitz episode, and welcome back to South Africa, as today we find ourselves inside an old Peter, looking for a Dube that we sold to Barocca for about £46,000. But before we crack on with today's game, we do of course have one to catch up on, so without further ado, let's head on into Football Manager. Okay, so those of you who watched the last episode, you'll know we are on a bit of rather rough form. We went into the last game with two back-to-back 2-1 losses. We then went and lost 3-1, and well, we haven't won a single game in May thus far. A trio of losses. The only bit of good news is the Champions League did net the club 629,000, I want to say, which is a nice little bit of cash for the club going forward. Not any use to us, of course, because we are going to be elsewhere, but the real question is how we be getting on in that singular catch-up game. Well, we did manage to pick up a victory against 14th place side. Gonna butcher this one, Stellenbosch FC, a 2-1 win in that one, and to be honest, it could have gone either way. We scored on the 18th minute, then the 20th. They, after two disallowed goals prior, then scored on the 42nd. We then managed to hit the crossbar, have a few near misses. It was a good game, to be honest, but thankfully we managed to scrape our way through that one. And now we have a slightly harder game. We take on Barocca. Barocca, of course, in 6th place. And like I said, we are inside the Old Peter, or for its full name, Old Peter Macabre Stadium. But without further ado, let's head on over to pitch side. And so, ladies and gents, it is time to pick up our 13-0 victory here today against Barocca, because that, of course, is the only thing that is going to make us really happy and get us above Sundowns. But I don't see that happening. I think we are going to be stuck in 2nd place, at least for another episode. As you can see, 3-point gap and lots of goals to turn around. We do have a nice 9-point gap on 3rd place, but we are currently just stuck here in 2nd place. Now, Cape Town City is taking on Jomo Cosmo. That's in the South African FA Cup, but we don't care about that one. We want to apply our opposition instructions. I need to fix this. I'm not going to cautious, but we aren't going to leave it on attacking. That's from the last episode. I forgot on the game in between to do the same thing. I ended up dropping it about 20 minutes in when I noticed during a highlight. Now, we have 3,495 tickets, which are being sold out of 15,000 capacity. Very good pitch condition. 2nd versus 6th, 24 degrees Celsius and calm. And to give you a little bit of context, my bedroom is 27.2, so it's actually warmer here than this South African game in the middle of May. But team selection. Our team for today is Onyango in goal. Halanti is at left back. That's because Pinto has gone and got himself suspended. He picked up an extra yellow card. Now has a suspension. Combo, Meal and Mofoho are our centre backs. Frostley on the right hand side. Central midfielders Graham and the Marchman. Dolly on the left. Lekay on the right. Manyama sitting behind Nerkovic. I'm confused that Manyama doesn't link up to Nerkovic now, because he did last game, but apparently now he doesn't. Our bench consists of Attila the Kun, Nagazana, Mabaliso, Alexander, Butsak, Zuma, and Ronti. Now, let's change this one to a positive mentality. Lekay is currently still injured, half health, might make it back for the next episode, hopefully, touch wood. And yeah, that should be it for our team. Yep, that's exactly what we are going for. So let's submit the team. Halanti and Manyama lacking a bit of match sharpness, but hopefully not too much. Let's get on with this. So they've got one change to their lineup. The question is, yes, Dube is playing for them. Austin Dube in centre back. Now, when he played for us, I used him about 4 times, got a 6.4 rating, rather disappointing, didn't really need him, ended up being a reserve player, hence why I sold him to Barocca. Well, guess what he's done at Barocca? 11 appearances, 1 goal and a 7.01, I want to say is his rating. So, he's having a good job over there, hopefully, he lets us pass them here today. So, we're going to pray to the Lord that our Dube comes back, helps us, aids us in our title chase as we get towards the back end of this season. So Barocca are unbeaten. Enjoy the match, go out there and play your own game. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Go out, enjoy your time, have a good game, go say hi to Dube, distract him, run past him, score a couple of goals, you know, have a fun time. fun time out there. Also, kind of like their kit. Nice inception by Dolly as well to get it to Halanti, but can we make use of it? He plays it over to the Marchman. Get it over to the left-hand side. There's plenty of players over there. No, that's the right-hand side, Marchman. You don't know your left from your right. Lakay gets it back to Frostland. Out to Lakay. He's under pressure, though. Plays it inside to the Marchman. Marchman plays it back to Frostland now. Up to Lakay. Nice triangles, but we're not going anywhere until now. Ball over the top to Nerkovic, but Samir, you've got 34 goals, I think, so far. How do you miss that one, my friend? Combo meal, by the way, on this left-hand side with the free kick. Plays it to Manyama. Graham back to the combo meal, though. Back up to Graham. He's going to turn. Passes it to Dolly. Halanti didn't continue his run, so it's a ball up to Nerkovic instead. He nods it back to Dolly. Dolly on this left-hand side can get a good cross in or perhaps pull it back. It's going to be blocked, but Manyama, no. He gets beaten to it. Nodded out there, and Marchman will collect it. Now Marchman up to Frostler. Perhaps pull it back for the Marchman. He's got plenty of space. And there's a man in support inside as well. It's over to Marchman. Whips it in. Back post. Dolly. Oh, great opportunity. Dolly, you've got to do better with that. Admittedly, he was offside. But it still would be nice to see you put it in the net. Which makes us feel a little bit better. But right now, we'll just enjoy our coffee. As neither side has a single shot on target thus far. Lovely inception by Manyama as Mafalele throws it in. They tried to tackle us back, but it's gone back to the Marchman, and Marchman's broke through their defence. Oh, Marchman. Lovely save in the one-on-one from the goalkeeper. But go and make use of this corner. As I'm melting, I can't put my fan on, which is next to us, of course, because of the microphone, and I don't particularly want to open the window, because then you'll hear a bunch of noise that's outside. So it's rough situation. Anyways, Dolly gets the ball. No, he does not. And I now have a tickly cough. Great. So, I'll see you back in just a second. Oh, okay, that was an eye-watering one. Jesus. As you can tell, still a little bit quirky from it, but we are back into the action, and Frostler is going to throw it in on this right-hand side. Finds Lakay up to Manyama. Plays it across, but no one's there. You played it behind everyone, my friend. Thankfully, Mofoho instead knocks it onto the Madman, and he finds Frostler in acres of space. Neki, just put it in the net, please. Please, Neki. I know you can score them. But the frame of the goal is what we seem to hit a lot recently. It's like our passing, it's just not quite there. But we head into half-time, 0-0. And we of course got to put our hands together now. Is anyone particularly playing bad? Manyama's on 6-6, and so is Lakay, which is a bit disappointing. But Halanti 6-4, Combo Meal 6-4. We really do need. You know what? I'm disappointed. Things need to improve. Lads are understanding of that as Mapalele throws it in. Ooh, I thought we was going to get another interception there. Unfortunately, not though, as they come down this right-hand side. Can we win possession back though? Please, lads, you've got to get the tackle in. Don't just stand there and let him turn and pass. That's not a good idea. It's now over to the right-hand side where Bawali is going to play it inside. Lovely inception by Halanti. Clears it away. Straight back to Dube. And he's going to play it over to Sibia now. Sibia coming at us. Where's he going to go with this one? Plays it over to Austin Dube. Austin Dube gets it back once more. That would have been lovely if Nerkovic could have made a tackle on Dube to get one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But Mablu tries to get it through. Dickens. Thankfully, Charles does not put it in the back of the net. I don't actually know what his first name is, but I'm going to call him Charles Dickens until I do know. So, Charles with a miss. And we are approaching our usual substitution time. There we go, usual substitution time. As you can see, Manyama tired, having a bad game, going off the pitch. Now, is anyone going to join him? That is the real question. We could slide Dolly into the middle. That could be the play. How is Dolly getting on? Dolly's having a good game. Lakay's not having the greatest of games. Lakay could go in the middle. Lakay, how do you feel about going in the middle? Lakay is... You know what? Yeah, Lakay, go in there. We'll put the butt sack out on the wing, because I really like the butt sack. Don't clip that one. Anyway, really like the butt sack. 6.5 for Lakay. We have a 6.2 for Combo Meal. Combo Meal? I can't risk you on a 6-2 staying on. 6-3 for Halan. Oh, come on. Okay, this is going to worry me. We've just changed our left back and centre back on the left hand side. Hopefully, they don't make use of that. Hopefully, these two can come on, integrate themselves into the defence, and not have any problems. I'm now very worried about it. But I also couldn't have left those two on the way they were performing on the pitch. So, we got to pray. We've got to pray that we can pick something up in these latter stages of this match. 2 minutes of additional time. Can we get a goal? It looks like the clock's just going to burn out. Well, ladies and gents, we've had a ball draw here against Barocca. Second game in a row that we haven't lost, but unfortunately, we need victories to catch up to Sundowns, and well, it is not one of them. But hopefully we can get one in the next one. Hopefully in our catch-up game, we can beat Jomo Cosmos as well before we go against Cape Town Spurs. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.